Is that time again where you meet quality? Yes. Is that time where you meet what God has blessed man with, has blessed the world with?
Girls, we run this mother.
Welcome to your one and only program, the program that tells you the truth about the woman. And that program is Ladylike.
Girls, we run this mother. Girls, who run the world? 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 Girls, who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother?
I just stepped out of an eatery 5 minutes ago and I was wowed by their food. Not just because they prepared it, the spices. If my food is not spicy, I can't enjoy it. It's like I'm just start throwing up everything I've eaten. And not just pepper. People hear spice, I think it's pepper. No, spices, yaji, all those, Michelle, tell me not, I'm already getting hungry. Well, welcome to your program. Again, it's another interesting episode where we'll be giving you the best and nothing but the best. It's Ladylike, and my name is Lady O. What are we talking about spices? I had a guest earlier on this, before, like years back on this program, that created 18 spices. Wow, is that possible? And she made me taste all the spices, and they all had different tastes. Well, we have another one again here in the program, and she has her own creation. And she's going to tell us more of how you can get her and get to these wonderful spices. So stay tuned, go nowhere. After the break, you'll meet my wonderful guest. Let's go.
Hello friends, welcome to Kiddies World. My name is Omorade with Erse. Here with me is
Oguntayo and Kwasi Justina, and today we have many fun things in store for you.
I had so much fun and I hope you had fun.
Exactly, it was exciting, especially when I saw the lion, ostriches, and buffaloes.
You're welcome back from that break. I talked about spices. I'm somebody that, if there are no spices in my food, that thing will digest. I will throw up that food. And when people hear spices, they think it's pepper. It's not only pepper, there are different kinds of spices. That's why my guest is here today to show us her creativity, and how she has put all the magic to make our pot of soup and stew the best. Join me as I welcome a beautiful, wonderful, pretty young lady to the studio today. She's Adaeze Owankwo, CEO Mitera'S.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
So thrilled to have
You're
you.
welcome. When I see spices, it makes me hungry. So you have made after the program, you're taking me out.
No problem.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So I want to ask, when did this all start?
For me, the journey of Mitera'S did not just come about doing business.
Okay.
There's a story behind it. Growing up in my mother's restaurant, she ran a canteen where the community come to not just eat, she nourishes their spirit and soul, because she was also a sort of community nurse. So she has first aid. She's always checking people's BP. She tells you what to eat. So you don't just come to her kitchen to
And
eat.
make an order.
No, she eats more than that. The community made her place a sanctuary where they come to complain. Sometimes, this slang where young people actually say things like, problem no dey finish, chop
Yes.
first. My mother was living that life. Eat first before we'll have this discussion. You're worried. You're so worried about so much. Just eat. There's something the food does to the soul and the body. Helps you deal with your issues. It helps you
Yes.
find solution. If you're hungry, how do you really face
Your
your
brain can't
challenge
even work.
at all? And of course, by the time she checks your BP, she can tell you what to eat, what to avoid, what to add to your nutrition, and she prays with them. So Watching my mom actually help people feed their spirit, their mind, their body, their soul taught me that food is not just about consumption. What is the content of what you're consuming? What is the value and the nutrition it gives to your body? And we get so carried away by the taste of everything around us because some of the synthetic seasonings you have around are not fashioned in such a way that they can heal your body.
It's
But
just taste.
it's just this. But Mitera'S Sport actually helps you find a balance between your health and taste. So while you're enjoying the natural taste of that African feel, you're still having your health catered to. Yes.
Wow, that's three in one now.
Absolutely.
Canteen, hospital, and you're right. No, this is wonderful. This is the first time I'm hearing this. I have never. I want to go chop. They go check my BP. You understand? That's wonderful. So how long has it been on?
We've been informally we started this about 3, 4 years ago. So we officially registered early last year. We got our NAFDAC number. Interestingly, while we are going through the various testing of NAFDAC, while they were testing, they were always ordering to buy because they liked it. They
Wow.
really loved
Are you
what they
serious?
tested. So it was really encouraging for me to find out that those who are actually regulating loved the taste, love the content,
Wow.
and they can actually appreciate that there is so much love and consciousness and deliberate effort to help people care for their health and
Wow.
body that
Wow.
went into curating the spice.
This is awesome. So why spices?
Um, why spices? For a lot of Africans, I'm glad you actually started talking about pepper. A lot of us think for you to have proper meal, a healthy meal, especially as Africans
Yes.
or
It
Caribbean,
got the hot.
it has to be hot. No, we are missing out the other elements and ingredients that nature offers us from things like carrots and mint leaf. You will see that if you take time to go to the village, my grandma spices her food without our regular synthetic
She does it
seasoning.
herself.
She goes to we have farms, the big farm, and of
Yes.
course the home farm. She goes to the home farm and pluck
Cut.
leaves here and there, grind them, make them into paste. Some she makes into powder,
Wow.
and spice her meal. And I noticed that I'm actually much more stronger. When I wake up in the mornings, of course, as kids, you eat all sorts. You
Of course,
eat
now
everything,
anything goes.
sweets, chocolate, biscuits,
Yes.
ice cream. But when I go home to her and she makes her meal without all those synthetic
Yes.
seasoning, I wake up stronger. There's this exuberance with which I want to take on the day. So spices for me is that little nudge as to not just feeding your body, it can heal your body, it can strengthen your day, it can help your day actually start right. So spices was my own way of saying, yeah, while I'm looking for the deliciousness that the African homemade meal actually offers, I also want to make sure that I am not feeding myself toxin. I am
Yeah.
not
You're staying healthy.
creating future aggravation. Sometimes you realize that we are constantly feeling anxious. Some of
Yeah.
the things are born from what we eat. What
Wow.
we consume, you should take your food as medicine. You should actually see your food as your drug to guide you
Yes.
through life. So most of the time that you're constantly having this headache, this stomach pain, high BP, anxiousness,
Yes.
sometimes just watch what you eat.
That's very
If you
true.
eat close to nature, you stay healthier and happier. If you take a step back, look at the content of what you're taking in, you would realize that it's killing us
Exactly.
gradually.
Our organs.
It's taking away our ability to function optimally as people.
Wow.
So spices for me is my own way of saying they tell you an apple a day keeps the doctor
Doctor
away.
away.
Yes, it is true. So let's put it into spices.
Wow.
Yes, you're vegetable. You cannot do the whole stress of go to work, come back and
Yes.
slice vegetable.
So
Let's
just make
put
it
it
to
into
powder.
spices. Yes. You don't want to run around to get carrots. No problem. Let's put it into spices. You
Wow.
cannot take the time to start washing and cleaning and dehydrating your
Grinding.
meat. Let's convert it to spices so you can have it in your food. The moment you can,
Wow.
put it in your food, you're rest assured that you're eating healthy. You're rest assured that your food is is taking care of the vital nutrition that your body really does need.
Exactly.
You are what you eat.
Yes,
You
and
are what you
and we have to
consume.
really educate people that people that rush to go and eat anything they see. And we should also teach our children because they are actually growing, following our steps.
Thank you.
What daddy is eating, what my mommy is eating.
Thank
They've seen a lot
you.
of shawarmas, a lot of pizza, a lot of so that is where their mind is actually going to. If you give a child a broccoli, it's like I've told him, it's like a punishment.
Exactly. Well,
You understand?
you can actually make those broccoli to be something they want to look forward to consume.
Yes.
Depending on how you're able to make them. Those are one of the ways kids can eat. Make them into spices. Make them into things that they don't have to think too much
Sure.
about it. And so we take care of that. There are certain times, for instance, I remember women around my community growing up where they just have baby new mothers. The mother goes to birth their kids. Of course, she makes a lot of pepper soup for the
Hey.
mothers. I didn't understand what that ritual was about. But she will tell you, oh, this helps to calm the nerves. She will tell you this helps to actually help her pump
Milk,
breast milk
yes.
better. Of course, I was little. I didn't understand that all the whole lessons of what.
Exactly.
But as I grew older, those things made sense. A new mother who is nursing is agitated when she can't pump fine.
Yes.
She's agitated when she can't sleep.
Yes.
She's already nervous. So, of course, when you put in our roots and herbs and vegetables to help her sleep well, calm her
Man.
nerves, help her pump well, she's a healthier mother. And a healthier mother invariably becomes someone who transfers that happiness and health to the child.
Yes, to the baby.
So your nutrition is
Oh.
wholesome when you mind what you eat. When you're sure that what you eat is close to nature. It's nature. Nature heals us.
No, it does.
Nature actually feeds
really
our
does.
being.
Yes.
Our first step. Oh, drugs are okay. It's okay to take your medication, but your first medication is the food you consume.
Exactly.
If you're very, very conscious of what you consume, you will realize that you fall sick less, you go to hospital less, you
That's
save more
very,
money,
very-
and you're
It will help-
happier and
yes.
healthier.
It will make you looking younger. When you
Thank
see it, you won't believe that you're up to 60 or 50.
Bless your
You are so
soul.
sharp.
There is
You
a
know?
woman I met last year, incredible woman, beautiful, beautiful woman, and we were talking. She was like, "Oh, what do you do?" Blah 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 blah. Good enough. I had some of my products
Correct.
samples, and I showed her like, "Oh, I'm into this, blah 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 blah. These are the contents. This is the health benefits,
Yeah.
and this is 100% organic and natural." And she was like, "Okay, let's have it." Of course, skeptical.
Of course.
She took one of each. In a space of 5 days, I mean 5 days, she called me and she was like, "Oh, you need to send me seven each. That she can't
Wow.
believe this, blah blah blah." That usually she waits for her daughters to send her cartons of a particular brand from America
That's a lot
every
of money,
year.
my
And
Lord.
I'm like, "Are you for real?" I never knew it's a
Wow.
thing. I know people order a lot of stuff from America
No, they do.
for food and feeding, but I never knew some people who are super health conscious
Yes.
go the extra
Yes,
mile
they
to
do.
get a particular
Yes.
seasoning from
Yes.
America. And I'm like, "Oh, it's a thing." And she was like, "Yeah, that she can't believe that she actually has this right under her nose." She was so grateful. She started telling everybody about it. She would tell me, "Send," and I'm like, "I don't want to, I'm not doing individual sales. We sell
Exactly.
to company, we sell in bulk, we sell to stores and retail shops and supermarkets and big pharmacies. We're trying to avoid, we want you to go to the pharmacy to make your order. When you get there and you ask for Mitera'S spots. If they don't have it, have them call us
Exactly.
to have it on their shelf.
Supply, yeah. Let's go down to this one. I'm seeing stew spice mix,
Yes,
pepper soup spice mix.
yes.
I'm seeing soup spice meat.
Yes.
Is this one as soup? So you can put it in any soup.
Any soup at all, any soup.
Okra, egusi, edikaiko.
Yes, you can actually get your bono to, to taste yummy. You can get your salad soup to taste yummy. You can get your pan cocoa if
Ah,
you're
no.
an
This
pan
is-
cocoa fan.
Yeah.
Whatever meal you're making, you will be glad that you're not just tasting a meal that is close to your traditional taste. You're tasting a meal that is sure to nourish your soul and body.
Yeah, I can even see the ingredients here. I thought to put in soup: onions, crayfish, bush pepper,
Yes.
leaf,
Curated.
seeds, basil leaf,
Yes.
yellow pepper, salt. This is one.
The recipes were curated basically to think of what works for our body. Your eyes, your veins, your bloodstreams, your systems, what cleanses you. The idea of Mitera'S pot is to not just spice up your food. It tastes delicious. It's heavenly. But beyond the taste, the nourishment, you're making sure you're staying healthy. You're making sure there is no preservatives in what you're eating. There is no
Exactly.
addictive in what
As
you're
natural
understanding
as
that you're
possible.
taking natural meal. You're taking something that you're very sure
Wow.
that this is not just delicious and tasty. This is
Healthy.
actually healthy for me.
I can actually cook and save lives.
Yes,
I can actually cook and be a doctor.
absolutely.
Please now let's talk about Mitera'S pot. Why did you choose that name? Why did you call it a daisy?
Ah.
A daisy pot. Or why Mitera'S pot?
Mitera'S pot. Mitera is a Greek word for mama. Yes. And the reason I have to go Greek is that I wanted something that is universal, something that is traditional. The Greek people have this beautiful history that is both documented and at the same time orally shared. So I wanted to connect to something that the world can connect to. So beyond just selling the African brand, I want the world to be able to say, this is me. Everybody has a mother. Even those who are motherless have somebody who caters to them. So Mitera'S pot is mother's pot, my mama's pot, my mama's food.
And
So yeah,
there's nobody that despises his mother. He or his or mother's pot. Lie. That is the best
Exactly.
pot in the world.
Absolutely.
I can't even remember my mother's pot.
Absolutely.
No other person can.
Yes.
I can't even. I don't think I'm up to that standard.
Please give you that
So,
nostalgia.
Are you just based in Abuja or do you have other branches?
Oh, at the moment we are in Abuja and in Lagos. We are looking to branch out to other places. We are looking for more distributors, within
Okay, outlets.
Kano, Port Harcourt, Onitsha, Owerri, and the rest. We're talking to people. Like every new business starting out, you face your challenges here and there because you're trying to educate people that what you're used to taking it's
Wrong,
really
exactly.
not healthy
It's-
for
yes.
you. So beyond just selling, we are educating people. We are showing
You are like
people
on a
the
mission.
better way to eat, to spice their meal and season their food, knowing fully well that in the long run,
Exactly. You may not feel it now. I like that in the long run. But are you based in Abuja here?
yes, we are based in Abuja here. We're staying in, we manufacture at 55 Accra Street in Wuse Zone 5. So people should feel free to hit up us. If you know you want to be a distributor, call us, send us an email. Our email is there. It's be showing on the screen.
Yes.
So feel free to call us, send us an email or WhatsApp us. Yes. And know that this is a movement for better eating, better feeding, healthier living. We can't do things the same way we used to do them. If you cannot, if you cannot, if you cannot be a doctor by going to medical school, you can become one by eating right.
Yeah.
Showing people
That's
the
a-
proper way to
That's a
spice
good
up
one.
their meal.
Please, you have to, before we close up the interview, I want you to give a word of advice to my viewers right now on how to eat more of these healthy spices how they can use it for their meals. And you've said all that. What we do is like we just package it up to the viewers of how these things can actually change their lives right now.
Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for being here. And of course, your food, your consumption is you. You are what you eat. Your food is your medicine. It is very, very essential for us to be cognizant of what to take in. Because for each meal you consume, you're either passing out toxins or you're taking in nourishment that should, grow your organisms, grow your system, help you become a healthier, happier person. That's why Mitera'S Sport is here to help you spice up your meal in whatever form you're making jollof rice, you're making spaghetti, you're making stew. You want to, make that fine pepper soup during the weekend. You're a new mother. You want to be able to feed your child right. Mitera'S Sport actually helps you cater to that. You want to be able to nourish your family. You want your children to come back home. This is not just a brand that sells health too. There is a nostalgia of home too in it
Definitely.
because you taste that Africanness in it. Because everything here is from the farm. Everything here is from our backyard. Is from every farm space that you can go to within the African space, from the north, the east, and the west.
Yeah.
I actually talk to farmers in the north, like I want ginger, I want garlic. I talk to people all over the west and the south. So it's actually a combination of everything that makes us African. So eat right with Mitera'S Sport.
Wow, please, you have to roll us again your address. And I would actually like it if you call your WhatsApp, your email address. So it will be definitely scrolling on the screen. But I want those windows to be read. Like we hear them. So let's get your address again and your contact.
Oh, my address is 55 Accra Street, Use Zone 5. And our email is info@mitera'sport.com. You can visit our website at www.mitera'sport.com. You can follow our social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Mitera'sport.com. And if you want to reach us on WhatsApp or on phone, please call 0803-859-3055. Thank you.
Please take that number again.
0803-859-3055.
I am short of words. I want to thank you
Thank you
for
for
bringing
having
this
me.
special,
Thank you so much.
not
for
just a
having me.
delicacy now, special medicine
Yes.
that we actually need at this particular time of our life. People are falling ill, they don't even know what is causing their illness. But when they get something like this and put in their meal, everybody eats and everybody wants to eat right. So this will be like a medicine to them. God bless you.
Bless you.
Kai,
Thank you.
in short, I'm going to buy like 4 from her before she leaves here today because I like eating right. I eat a lot, but you just have to eat right. According to Mitera'S Sport, they've done it for us. They've gone to the farm to get these spices for us, grinded it for us, preserved them. So it's very easy to use. You don't have to go to the farm. Anything you want is has been put in powder form. It's just to put a spoon or two into your stir it and
You're good.
yeah, good. So thank you once again for
Thank
being
you so
here, and I
much
wish
for-
you all the best.
Thank you.
As you go out there to not just feed people, but affect lives. That is how your life will be affected.
Amen.
God will
Thank
bring
you.
many more branches, not just Lagos and Abuja. It will be everywhere.
Thank
Your name will start to
you.
ring like a bell,
Thank
like
you.
a song that people want to actually hear
Amen.
and listen to.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, we'll go for our usual short break, and when we return, I think I will go and give one of this. We have a chef here in the building. I have to tell her, give her one. Let her try to make one fine soup for me. And I tell you, even she go, and if she put it in her pocket, we will fight. Thank you so much. We'll go for our usual short break, and we'll be right back. Go nowhere.
Hello friends, welcome to Kiddies World. My name is Mitera'S. Here with me is
Oguntayo, I am Classy Justina, and today we have many fun things in store for you.
I had so much fun, and I hope you had fun.
Exactly, it was exciting, especially when I saw the lion, ostriches, and buffaloes.
Esther, you see that spice we have been there? I can try that one. That's a good one. Yeah. Wow, that was wonderful. I had to bring one of the spices here so that our chef in the compound here will actually test it. I want to see how special this spice is. That was a wonderful interview. I want to say I want to commend her effort. She has done so well, and I keep saying that whatever you do, make it special. Even if you have that, we have like 50 women doing spices. Yours has to stand out. I I tell you, I was really amazed by her creativity, and I always tell women, find your passion, whatever it is. She has found hers, and she's creating something from it. So she has told us all the condiments and how actually what you can use them to prepare. So please key into this, and please, she has given you her contact. Please contact her if you want this, and I can tell you, you will be glad you did. So same time, same station next week. I have another wonderful guest on the program. Maybe this one I'm going to bring somebody that's created. Asha, let me not let the cat out of the bag. But tune in every Tuesday, 7:30, and you will be glad that you did, because you meet a guest that we learn from, all of us learn from, and make us go further in our adventure. So please, please remain a good woman and be the best that you can be.